Heads up, this is going to be a psychic investigation. The investigation deck is out, and I've been told to grab coffee. Got my electric blanket on my lap, and my cat curled up asleep, so comfort is already pre-organized. Apparently this is going to be a spicy one. Protection magics are important, okay? I've already got pins and needles all over my body. We have a high-ranking spiritual narcissist on our hands who's getting clocked, okay? They don't like it today. And they don't like that I'm not using the ohm staves. Because the staves are for the perceived higher echelons of society, culturally, traditionally in Ireland, okay? Ireland was a caste system, class system back in the day. So yeah, high ranking, but not enough for the staves. It's an ego hit for somebody energetically. You know, people do spiritual spying and monitoring, okay? You know, remote viewing is something that a lot of people do in certain communities. Personally, I'm fairly camera shy, actually. I don't even have a full-length mirror in the place I live at the moment. You'd be surprised what people do with surfaces, even just a beverage in a cup. It's not the practitioner that's the problem, it's the way they use the services they have access to. Where did that come from? That wasn't what I was going to speak on. Oh, this one's not high enough. That's why they've had to pay somebody else. Okay. Apparently there's going to be evidence. Because payments were made. Pens and paper are significant. Somebody didn't want any digital tracks, but it's happened actually. And yeah, somebody was supposed to do a cash drop and ended up having to do a funds transfer. Criminals need to plan better, apparently. Sabotage in reverse. And E. Why is it sabotage in reverse? Apparently they just... Yeah, they blew the contact. They triggered the contact. The contact was somebody who could have actually helped them with their dark deeds, but their lack of ability to move quietly has gotten them into a situation where they won't have access to the person who could give them the skills in order to recalibrate what they've done, actually. Sometimes there's something a little bit golden about these types getting caught in their own trap, actually. You do, you kind of have to laugh about it. Yeah, bonds and witness in reverse, yeah, because they don't want that person becoming a witness because they can't. This person lose links. Okay, somebody wears Lynx deodorant. Loose lips sinks ships, apparently. So yeah, I'm sorry that I'm laughing so much. If you could see what I was seeing, actually, it was, it was like something out of, there's an Irish film called The Van, actually. It was like trying to see somebody do a dealing with somebody in a food truck. That is one of the businesses that fronts for other businesses, but they didn't have the spondoolies. They didn't have the cash on hand, apparently. 26. Apparently it's because it was going up to the end of the month and they didn't have the money, actually. Somebody's been doing the most in relation to paying for spell work to get somebody else done in. Oh my. Yeah. Because they can't do it themselves in person. Oh goodness. Okay, this is not even like... Yeah. So the guy who did this, because it is a guy, okay, the guy who did this thinks he's Mr. Big Bad Invincible. But, the guy who he got sent to, who is quite competent, actually. Yeah. letter and trauma. I can read energy. They're competent. They know what they're doing. And they know that this one is not to be gone near in any capacity. You know it's bad when the perpetrator, you know, or the alleged unpaid hitman actually sympathizes with the alleged victim. Like, no, I'm sorry, you didn't deserve that. Like, it was so bad that they couldn't even pay for the hit they were trying to put out on you, which was not founded because they're full of shit to begin with, actually. And this is all the machinations of somebody who is, like, just out of their league, actually. This person's out of their league. And look, not in a, I don't do this in a kind of defamatory way. I'm not trying to, like, play with hierarchies in a bad way. I'm very respectful of hierarchies, okay? It's just got to do with the fact that this person is outranked spiritually. That's what it is, and that's something that's just, it is what it is, kid. You can't change certain things, actually, you know? If you're outranked spiritually, you can do two things. You can try and level up, you can level somebody else, or you can just, you know, leave it alone. The third one's an option. People don't realise that, actually. You know, don't knock on certain doors. Don't go there if you don't have to, actually. Water. There's a water sign in the mix, okay? More than one, actually. Apparently I need to get some astrology dice because there's going to be more honing in on certain energies. But yeah, there's a water sign in the mix, okay? The water sign is actually the hitman who didn't get paid properly, who's annoyed with the client. He didn't even get called customer, like, didn't even get to be a returning customer, because, no, if it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's a duck in some capacity. Yeah, this one's, yeah, duck in the law, actually. Oh, goodness. V and group in reverse. Yeah. Yeah. So apparently there's no murder for hire happening with this person, okay? This person is not a well person at the end of the day. To the point where, like, certain industries are like, nah, you're getting flagged inside the industry itself. Wow. Wow. The number 12 is significant, okay? Yeah. Apparently somebody was expecting a call by noon and it's not happening. Okay? It's not happening. The call was supposed to be that somebody had shuffled off the mortal coil, shall we say? Yeah, that one's not happening today. Bribe in reverse. Yeah, they can't bribe him. They can't bribe him to do it. And apparently the source has said this one's too much of a pussy to do it himself, actually, and his money's no good here either. Yeah, and he better not speak on it either. Air. How you gonna breathe without air, buddy? Don't mess with certain criminals, actually. To be fair, I try to avoid them for the most part. You'd be surprised what happens. Like, some people just get drawn to others, and some people just experience things in life that, you know, are unfortunate, actually. But yeah, this one the math ain't math, and you can't do basic things when it comes to common sense when putting out a hit. Yeah, no, he's not more than somebody's, like, a few chips short of a Happy Meal was what I just heard, actually. Oh my goodness, that was cruel. That was cruel. But to be fair, he did try and put a hit out on somebody. And he's now being blackmailed. He's having to pay off. He's having to pay off the person who connected him. Yeah, this is why you don't get into certain situations, okay? Just don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, money in reverse. Yeah, money in reverse. Oh my goodness. Look. Here's the thing. How much is somebody's life worth, actually? How much is your good name worth, actually? How much is your sanity worth, actually? You know, are you better off just sticking to being yourself, actually? Yeah. The number 22 and equal, okay? Yeah, you're more than enough. The person who tried to put out this hit. Sorry, my spirit team just told me. Yeah. Not putting the gang in Gangster's Paradise, apparently. Wow. Guys. This one can't lie for... Yeah, can't lie for anything, apparently. I'm getting some choice words, which is why I'm being quite cautious with what I say. My spirit team, some of us have working class heritage, okay? Which means that, you know, yeah. I hear more than I speak on, okay? I hear more than I speak on. Let's just leave it at that. Edit. I hear more than I speak on, okay? But yeah, if you can see the idea of the van, that's what I'm getting. Okay? Yeah. Somebody tried to do something very silly. Yeah. So what's with this? Because I'm gonna respect that energy over there that knows what it's doing, actually. The reason why he knows what he's doing, actually, is he actually tends to take down big bads for the most part. The kind who hurt certain people, actually. Yeah. Yeah. He's on the dark side, but he tends to take out the worst ones, actually. Okay, yeah. Look, there's levels to this, okay? False in reverse. Sometimes being a real one means that you will be the villain in certain capacities. But, like, again, I don't advocate for unaliving in any way. Please don't do it. Yeah. Please don't unalive people. There are smarter ways, okay? But look, yeah. This one, not a clever cookie at the end of the day. Not a clever cookie. What was it about? Intimidation in reverse. Yeah, he wasn't intimidating anybody. He wasn't intimidating anybody. What was this about? I'm being told to go to the yes or no deck. Spirit team, what's this about today? Because I'm going to be pulling out the nefarious deck, apparently. Yes. Budding star, first blush, bursting out onto the scene. This is the problem. This guy was making a scene. He was being so surreptitiously shady that he was making a scene. Like, comedy villain style. Like, I'm getting Pink Panther music and everything in my head at the moment. I'm being told to pull one from the middle of the nefarious deck. Or a few, actually. Oh. Yeah, I'm being told don't dig too deep, but give enough that we know what's going on, okay? Lunar control, flow. Yeah, this guy's not well. Look, he tried to put out a hit on somebody. It wasn't required. The guy is knee deep in his ego and wounds, and yeah, it's a convenient narrative. That's the thing. It's a convenient narrative, you know. Predator exposed. Yeah, he's actually exposed himself to be one of the bad guys who is now being watched by the person who he went to for a hit, actually. He's put himself on a list. He's actually outed himself as being an offender. Yeah, traffic offence just came out next. Oh, he's not going to be around very long, I've been told. Divisionary tactics. What's it with the divisionary tactics? I'm being told to nudge into that a little bit further. Yeah, he's going to try and want to delete evidence actually, but it's already been caught. It's already been caught. This is happening in a foreign country. This is in a working class area. There is a lot of street crime. And there's a local dive bar involved. Yeah. Save and Z, an illusion. What's with this? Yeah, we've got another psychic investigator looking into this one actually. This martial investigator understands the nature of the tools that you're not using. Interesting. Going back to there's levels to this. Giving a nod to the other energy. 0. Okay. Okay, and good just came out. Yeah. We're good. We're good. Spirit team got our back. Okay, so we've got questions. This is the thing, when certain people collaborate on certain energies, we get further, actually. Okay, so if anybody would like to comment, share, or interact in any way, I would appreciate it. Thank you for supporting my channel. Talk to me in the comments, okay? I do actually like it, even if we disagree. And, you know, I can be sassy. I don't mind being talked to in the comments, okay? And talk to each other as well. Hidden? If you want to remain hidden, that's fine too, okay? Trust me, you know, I've got perception demand avoidance in certain ways. Yeah, and when you're being stalked in certain capacities, you don't want to be perceived in multiple ways, or you want to switch up your movement so that you're not predictable, okay? October is significant, coming into sound season, alright? So, yeah, no pee, no problem. Okay. So, yeah, the person who went to get a hit is now going to be observed for a prolonged period of time. Yeah, they're a thief as well, actually. They're a thief, and they've also been known to hang around certain locations which aren't good, actually. Spades just came out. Wow. So, I'm just being told to go through the letters. Yeah, information just came out next. So I've just been told to go through the letters that are already out. 1 second, please, because I believe that there's a little bit of more hidden information in there. So, letter, thief, good, trusted. Ponzi scheme. Somebody's ended up. This is one of the other businesses that they try to shuffle funds through for certain hits or other things. Is they try and put it through a Ponzi scheme so that it looks like it's not. Oh, they also do that for protection money. Okay, so there's protection money going on here as well. That's what's happening. KT. And we've got an M and a V. What's this? I know what that is. That's a celebrity, and I'm not going there, actually. Yeah, because it's lies. It's lies. I know what that one's about. But sure, anyway. Moving on. So, yeah. We've got a W as well. WP. Somebody's got a WordPress. Somebody has had somebody set up. Somebody has set up a blog to somebody else in a weird kind of way. It's giving stalker turned hater fan guy kind of mentality, okay? It's, yeah, this, going back to this guy, he's not well, okay? Like, if he's behaving in this type of way and then trying to put out a hit on somebody, yeah, that's... it's giving unrequited love of a sinister capacity. Wow. Less than in November. What's with the less than in November? Fire and text in reverse. So there's a fire sign in this as well, okay? And a G in reverse, okay? The person who is a G in reverse is involved in the businesses, actually. Yes, power up. That one is a legitimate business, but is absolutely aware. Contract, power down, reality, and earth. Yeah, it's coming down to earth. That legal contract actually also helps to facilitate other things happening. Tangentially. It's through connections and networks, okay? Yeah. Yeah, theory in reverse. It's not a theory, it's true. Okay? Allegedly. This is for entertainment purposes, allegedly. Yeah, light magic in reverse. Yeah, these guys know. Like, and I'm a liminal practitioner. I've walked many paths, okay, and I tend to walk in the grey mostly, okay. But yeah, these guys, looking, sure, some of them on the dark side, and not everyone's bad, okay. But yeah, just got a buzz on my arm. Frame an invoice. Yeah, they're going to frame this guy. They're going to frame this guy. Yeah, he's getting set up. He's being hoisted by his own petard. Yeah, yeah. He's done himself in. Silly guy. Silly guy. Why do people do this? Time and question marks. He's run out of time, and the tracks are proving it. Okay. Yeah. Back to there's more than one psychic investigator on this, and there's actually physical investigators near the site and the location of the crime, actually. Okay, so this is dating back to another crime previously. Good. Yeah. Good information. Okay, trusted. Yeah. So this guy, there's receipts. He's a receipt offender. Going back to there's tracks. Because he had to do a payment transfer. He's a receipt offender instead of a repeat offender. I can't. I'm done. You know it's bad when the hitmen are laughing at you and calling you a receipt offender. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright, leaving it there. Have a good day. I hope this made somebody laugh. By the way, you're going to be fine. If you've had to deal with the shenanigans, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. I believe that the law already know the one that that tried to do this, okay? Yeah, the law knows. Yeah, true. The law knows the one that says this, okay? They're a known person. Oh goodness. What are we calling this one? Yeah, apparently we're calling this one receipt offender. Nobody wants receipts when you're trying to commit certain acts, okay? People, please. I can't. Alright, take care. Mind yourselves.